Hey, hi guys. For the first exercise with voxels, I would like to start with something simple like this penguin. I'm not gonna make the whole penguin, right, in a video, but I'm just going to show you the step by step on how to do it. Now, if you look at the penguin, I found this website in which you can actually have different views of the penguin. But if you don't, that's still fine as long as you can see the structure of whatever you're gonna make. At first, you need to copy, and then once you start developing the skill, you will be able to create your own, all right, from your imagination, from scratch. So I'm gonna start with the voxel builder. By default, it comes like this. And the first thing I would like to do is come to File and name my project. This is gonna be a penguin, right? Then the next thing I would like to do is use the minus to remove boxes, and I'm going to remove all of the boxes. So that will leave me with only one little voxel in here. I'm going to start with the pause, and I would like you to start working using colors because colors will help you see your model better. So this is kind of yellow orange, so I'm going to work on this wheel here, and I'm gonna try to see it in here a little bit more orange, something like this. I'm gonna paint it orange. And now in orange is two blocks here, then a space of two blocks and two blocks here. So in order to make that, I'm gonna go to plus, right? And I'm gonna go two blocks, then I need a space, right? But I cannot create anything if I don't have a surface to start with. So I'm gonna create two more and then two more. And then finally, I will remove the two in the middle. So these are the plus here. Then in white, one, two, like, let's see. Oh, well, the pause have two, sorry, the pause are more like here, more like this. And then in here on the side is 4, or I will make it 4, right? And then from one side to the other. So again, I'm going to change the color. I'm going to make it white. And using the mouse, I'm going to try to rotate it. Remember, left click to rotate and right click to pan. So I will create 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then 1, 2, 3. So I can make 4. And then I'm just going to fill this. And now I need to count how many of these I'm gonna make. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, kind of like 7. It doesn't have to be exact. Exact. It doesn't have to be like that. So 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So obviously I'm clicking and dragging to create more. And as you can see, the colors help a lot. So you can realize how it looks like in real world. Now I have one more layer, we're gonna call it, but this one is black. So I'm just gonna change the color here to black, and I'm gonna make one layer. And then in the next layer, we have the beak, and we start with the eyes. So I'm gonna have one layer in black, right? But I'm gonna change the color again for in this palette, and I'm gonna put the beak, which is somewhere here in the middle. How big is big? I have no idea. And it's as big as the boss. So I like it like this, and then we'll try to change it. And now the color of this side, right? Next to the beak, we have one black. Yeah, we have one black, and then these two are white. So I'm just gonna go here, white, paint in white, and I'm going to paint this one, this one. So I know, so I can see it better. And then I'm just gonna keep producing more layers. I'm gonna make 1, 2, 3, 4 more layers in black. This is the way I just identify my stuff, right? Sorry, I'm painting, so I'm not creating anything. I'm gonna go to plus to add another box. 1, 8, 2, 3. Zoom out a little bit. So I was in here, and then I have 1, 2, 3 on top. So I was in here, and then I have 1, 2, 3 on top, and then the fourth one, which is the final one, here. Okay. Now I can paint them, so I can recognize everything. So it's 1, 2, 3 blocks by 1, 2, 3 blocks. So I'll zoom in. Paint in white. 1, 2, 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3 blocks, and it's 3 by 3. 3 by 3. And then I'll have to do the same on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. Right? So as you can see, all I'm doing is following this example. I don't want to make this tutorial too long, right? Because I'm still missing this, the back side of the penguin. But all you need to do is count the voxels that you need to use. So if I'm going to make the eyes, for example, then I will have to add a white one that is on this corner, I guess. 1 second. That is, because this is 4 by 4, not 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I will have to paint them white, right? Yeah, obviously. And then I'm gonna add a white one in here, and then I'm gonna add some black ones here, here, and here. And then I'll have to again paint this 4 by 4. I'm painting it black, sorry. So I'll paint it white, 4 by 4. And then I'm gonna add a white one here and some black ones here, here. My bad. So I'm Control Z as well, works in here. So here, here, I'm removing. So you have to be careful with the function that you're using. I'm gonna add black ones, one in here and one in here. And this is the way you start making your penguin. So obviously I'm missing a layer here at the back that is completely black. So you turn it, add black layer like here, and then layer by layer you start creating your penguin. It looks like a penguin already. Just need a couple more layers. And so as you can see, this penguin, right? My penguin here looks like this model of a penguin, right? In my case, it's really easy because I can see all the views, right? But the main point is that you can start imitating. Okay, this is different a little bit in here. Working with the color black is not that easy, right? Because you cannot see the lines that define each voxel. But it's kind of like this, all right? If you want, instead of working with black, you can work with like a dark gray or something, and then you change the color. The important bit is that you recognize what you're doing, all right? This would be my penguin. I can 3D print it now. I can do what I need. And then business as usual, I can go file, and then I can save my project. If I save my project, it's going to download it. So I'm just gonna save it as, and then I'm going to save it in a location that I remember. So in this case, I'm gonna put it in download. So I'm gonna say penguin voxel and save it. Now this cannot be 3D printed. This file cannot be 3D printed. But when you go to bakery and then you go bake, sorry, you go export STL, you select STL, then you bake it. You saw this indicator at the bottom. Click on export, click on export again. Now this STL file, you can actually 3D print it, all right? So I'm gonna say penguin voxel 3D print, 3D. So I know this is the one for 3D print. And that's it.